Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is a Dark Ages Adventures board. We have both the Traveler lines. Good fives, and then these events. Pilgrimage lets you gain a bunch of extra stuff across 2 buys, basically. You pay basically $8 to gain 3, 1 turn to get 3. So you can get good value out of it, but it can be a little slow, I guess. I mean, it's sort of a delayed benefit. You have to buy it twice before you get anything, and then also you kind of want to wait until you have a good chance for it, like a good set of 3 cards to gain. So like it can be powerful, but it tempo wise it can be a little slow. And then Lost Arts gives a plus action token on a supply pile, so that's good. So the threats from the bot are like rebuild. If they get rebuild and have good draws and just run through the points really fast, could be an issue. And then the other potential issue is just that the magpies can run quite quickly and the ruins can run quite quickly, which may leave the bot again in a position to do a 3 pile. I don't know what that would be, but if they have rebuilds, maybe duchies or estates, assuming they haven't gotten through the provinces quickly. You can also like buy messengers and give out estates. So there are some 3 pile risks here if we don't get, and there's no trashing here, so you're just kind of at the, unfortunately, you're just at the whims of, I don't know how well your magpies hit, and then if you can get cultists with like Lost Arts or something. Because otherwise it's just going to be a slow one. I don't know how good Page is. Like the plus action isn't super important. Not that you would be mad about getting it necessarily. But it doesn't help you draw. And that's kind of the issue here. The bigger issue, I would say. What AI does. They love Messenger. This is not surprising. Okay, we whiff on the like a cultist buy or even magpie playing magpie. I wonder if we can get a page now. So far the shuffle's not super good. They have 2 rebuilds. We're not doing great, I wouldn't say. Also, I think the AI has, maybe I have the magpies. Don't quite hit 6 here or find the Neko or anything, which would have been nice, but I think I'll just buy another cultist. It's still okay. The treasure hunter is maybe a little risky. Okay. This is unfortunate as well. We just can't. We aren't hitting 6, and we've missed our necropolis again. So that's not ideal. Maybe we buy a bandit camp. Honestly, I maybe shouldn't have triggered the shuffle. I maybe should have just played the fugitive and stopped. But sort of done now, so kind of don't want to gain 2 silvers, which of course suggests that I just shouldn't have bought the. Do get that, which is helpful. This suggests that I just shouldn't have bought the treasure hunter at all, or the page at all, if I'm not willing to play it. Or I shouldn't have exchanged it at the very least. I could have left it as a page, which maybe will get some use for like a disciple target or a teacher target or something. Guess I'm gonna buy a peasant. It's a little bit. See, they're milling provinces, which, and if they, okay, I mean, if they're shuffles, well, that time they just chose not, so, okay. So they mill one province, but then they don't mill another, which they should probably have done. You get to attack them twice. I mean, this is not like the disciple we want particularly, but we'll take it. Ideally, we would have discipled like a cultist there. Alright, let's get the teacher. Let's get the fugitive. They're finding these rebuilds. Okay. I mean, if they trigger reshuffles just to the top of the deck and have 2 rebuilds, we'll probably lose. Except that they don't have any points at all. So that's something. We can probably play this now. It's just 1 silver. This is a shuffle we cannot afford to trigger. It has both the cultists, which unfortunately means that we're not getting... Maybe we just do 2 pages. Well, maybe we should do 1 page, 1 peasant. We do need to eventually, I guess if they just have 6 points, we can also just buy provinces. It's not unreasonable. Okay, well, this kind of sucks, but if we find a village, it could work out. I mean, we're going to play the teacher. So far, we have 4 terminals. Alright, well, that wasn't great. And also played a lot of the... Unfortunately, it also played quite a few of the magpies, but... Okay, we're going to put plus card on magpies now. Okay. Would like to find the disciple. Okay. We're probably alright now. Just points wise, it's gonna be a little tough for the AI. They would have needed to have, even if they had milled, I mean, they could have milled 3 more times. But then I would just double province right now and win. So I don't know that that would have helped them. We get to hit for a lot of warriors. We probably could have played the soldier first, to be honest, because we don't actually need quite this much money. I mean, we could double province. It's not crazy. 1 at least probably makes sense. I guess we can do that. I mean, it's a little weird. You kind of imagine did they flip any rebuilds in this? They didn't flip any rebuilds. Double province actually could lose. If they have all 3 rebuilds in hand, which is unlikely, but I wouldn't maybe put it past the bot. We're gonna exchange for fugitive. We're gonna keep everything else. Well, I guess I should check. We had a bandit camp, so 7, 9, 10, 13. So we would have to disciple. We would have to disciple the bandit camp to hit 16 again. I mean, I guess I could not place. Well, that's kind of the same thing. I guess we just keep everything. Oh. AI shuffles have been actually insane. So this is kind of okay. Alright, well, we get to disciple a magpie at least, which is super helpful. I mean, discipling a cultist would have been like a little bit better, but this is probably already in hand. Like, this soldier is worth close to enough that it should just be in hand. But we draw a deck anyway. So a little weird. Didn't really think. I mean, I guess I didn't really know how it was going to play out. Your problem here is just that there's no trashing. I mean, the AI is doing kind of nonsense, but it's still scary nonsense. Which suggests that maybe if you did what the AI is doing, but less nonsensical, you still, I mean, okay, like, to be honest, they played Rebuild way more often than I would think would happen on average, but still not totally, not crazy. So I'm not sure. Another thing you can try to do here that would maybe have been competitive with what happened. I mean, this is, again, this is like nothing, but kind of ran. Another option, and it seems maybe a little crazy, but we can play it out quickly because it's very, it's like very simple. Is just to go, pure cultist, or like pure cultist bridge troll. Now we're not hitting 5, unfortunately. Maybe I'll just buy pilgrimage. But like, don't buy magpies. Just buy cultists. Then eventually buy up like a bridge troll. And this is a little hard because like you have all these treasures to draw through. But you attack them a little faster. Okay, so we're gonna buy another cultist and then a pilgrimage and just get these. At one point pilgrimage was bugged, but I don't know if it still is. So the Lost Art gives you plus action though. So this is sort of the idea now. This is all the cultists, so we could dud pretty easily here. I mean, the other option is to not buy the province and go like bridge troll double cultist. I'm a little worried about 3 piles in that angle. You know what? This is our this is a freebie anyway. So let's just see if we can draw. We're not really getting through the draw, but there are 3 cultists down in here, and still we can play 2 burn. Yeah. See what we can get. Not crazy actually to pick up a peasant, but they just hit. This is actually just like incredibly unlikely. They have 10 ruins and they hit a province hand. They don't actually have money. That's actually just impossibly wild. It's gonna make it difficult. I don't know if we take a peasant or not still. Like them buying straight province there is actually crazy. So we'll take the MacBook for the peasant. Guess I could have taken messenger instead. That would have made more sense, right? Like if I'm going to see what they do here. They'll probably get to mill some stuff here. No, they even get to gain another. We're reaching, or we're getting close to the point. There's 12 and 12 and 5, so there's still 29 points left. But we're getting close to this point of there just not even being, you know, enough points left to win. But we did get to play. Oh, we didn't find another cultist here. Otherwise, I don't know that we would have gotten it. But so they have 5. They can buy the. Yeah. So unfortunately, we can't really buy all the estates, obviously. We need to buy, well, actually, if they buy 2, they win anyway. So we can buy 2, and then they have to either miss, they have to miss like everything. It's extremely unlikely to make it through, but because if they hit 4, they get it, or if they just, okay, so they did miss it. Oh, but I missed the cultists. There's like 7 cultists in these 15 cards. I guess they can miss it again. That's even more of an ask, but we can see if they do it. The problem also is we didn't play the bridge trolls. Literally, oh man, look at this. That's crazy. That is crazy. If we draw this hand, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get to double province, but there's a real chance, right? I mean, what is this? Yeah, whatever. This This is crazy. Yeah. Well, we won the one that counted. I think this kind of approach could be okay too. It's really hard for me to say. So much of it comes down to like the AI playing weird with rebuild at different points. And also, like everything you do is a little shuffle dependent here because there's no trashing. So anyway, there's some nice stuff here, but you can't like guarantee any of it, so it can be a little frustrating to play out. But we were lucky; we made it through, and hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow.